Good morning, everyone. We have a new dispatch system in place. You can see a nice flashing dispatch on the left hand side. To bring this up, you can use your eye muscle and it comes up. G is to respond just like normal. If you want to move the menu around, you do /move mode and you can drag it around your screen where you want, and when you're happy, right click and it takes it away. We now have a dispatcher. In our dispatcher is your K muscle or your L muscle, depending on what your keybinds are set to. I would recommend moving it to your K muscle, just because obviously lock is on your L. On the left hand side, you can see all of the notifications that will pop up, and I'll explain more there in a second. On the right hand side, you have all the units that are currently on duty and available. There's a little blip next to them, that depending on what they're driving. If you go to your little spanner in the middle, it will bring up a status, so you can select with your unavailable processing training undercover. You can select how many minutes until it automatically deletes old notifications. Update your call sign there, and then you can just assign yourself to whether you're going to be in a car, motorcycle, helicopter or boat, and you can choose your sound controls. Ignore the enable dispatcher mode for now because we haven't got a clue what that is, and we'll do some more testing later. Once you're happy, you can click save and you can see the blips on the map. You can also refresh the refresh blips. So if myself and Brian want to pair up together and go out, you can drag and drop over the top and create one unit here. And so that means if you're paired up, you can pair together, and you can then everyone else can see if you're paired together. When you say you're attending a call, people will then see you're both attending the call together, and so forth. Pretty self-explanatory. You guys can see that he's now on a motorbike driving, and he has his lights on because it's flashing blue and red. That means he's got his lights on, and if he turns his lights off, which he has, it goes back to blue, and so forth. And obviously I can click on him and you can see that he is 538 feet away and he's on a motorbike, which is really cool. So as I was saying, you'll now see on your K muscle, you go to it, I can right click on it and I can respond to notification. I can remove this notification, or I can remove all. I can assign every unit to the call if I need to, but obviously I'm the only unit on, so if we want to assign them all, we can say they're all going. You'll see a little 0 units responding. This will give you an indication if people are starting to respond, how many units are going to it, and depending on the call, you can stop responding yourself and stuff like that. And as we get a dispatcher potentially come in, you can then pull units off and stuff like that. The other way of determining how many units are going to it, on the left hand side where you see the dispatch, in the very top right you see the little 0 and the lights. That actually tells you how many people are responding as well, so make sure that obviously not too many people are responding if it's a light call, stuff like that. Another cool feature we have is the fact with panic buttons, you can now have them key binded, so when you push your panic button, he actually pushes his radio as well, so it looks like he's pushed his panic button, which is a really cool feature. The other cool feature we have is whenever someone does a 999 now, it will actually come up in our dispatch system so we can respond to it. So someone has reported someone selling drugs at the job centre, we can actually respond to notification. And again, Brian has just done a test there, so you can hear the notification sounds that are coming through, the panic button, stuff like that. And also when you push a panic button, people around you hear that as well, the sounds, they hear the sounds, so just be mindful if you do push the panic button in secret, people will hear around you.